Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell spent yesterday talking to Congress about monetary policy. Well, as we all know, that could mean bad news for precious metals. Are we going to see things start to tank based off of his words? We're going to find out in just a moment. Welcome back, guys, to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP Bullion, and this is the Morning Market Wake-Up Call for Wednesday, February 24th, 2021. Whew, it has been a little bit of a roller coaster ride in some markets here lately. Let's go ahead and take a look and see where we're starting today off at. Gold is up slightly, currently at $18.14.99. Silver also up, currently at $27.91. That gives us a ratio of 65.03. Platinum is trying to recover from heavy losses, currently at $12.79.10, and palladium has bounced back over 2,400 at $24.07.75. Rhodium is steady at 23,000. In base metals, we did see some losses yesterday, but they are starting to climb back up. Copper is at $4.18. Nickel is at $8.78. Aluminum steady at 97 cents. Zinc is at $1.28 and lead is at 96 cents. Barrels of crude oil are up, currently at $62.31 a barrel. We had a mixed day on Wall Street yesterday. The Dow was up 15 points at 31,537.35. The Nasdaq was down 67 points at 13,465.20, and the S&P 500 was up just 4 points at 3881.37. The US dollar index continues to languish, currently at 90.10. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, then we're starting to see those climb back up. That should make you happy. Bitcoin is currently at $51,053.63. If you happen to exchange gold back today, whether that be the Utah or the Nevadan, those are exchanging at $3.19. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chair, was speaking in front of Congress yesterday as part of a multi-day report on the financial situations in America and U.S. monetary policies. This article comes to us from Niels Christensen over at Kitco News. It's titled, "Gold Prices Holding $1,800 but Under Pressure as Powell Provides No New Information on Monetary Policies." Kind of gave it away. Maybe we don't need to read the whole thing. The gold market is holding its ground above $1,800 an ounce as Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell has not made any new information on the U.S. monetary policy. Tuesday, in day one of his testimony before Congress, Powell told the U.S. Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs the path of the economy continues to depend significantly on the course of the virus and the measures undertaken to control its spread. Gold prices are seeing little reaction to his comments. April gold futures last traded at $1,804.90 an ounce, down 0.2% on the day. This is yesterday afternoon. Gold was under pressure ahead of the release of Powell's prepared remarks. Recently, optimism has picked up that the U.S. economy could see a faster than expected growth as it recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic. However, Powell noted that the nation still faces difficult challenges as activity has slowed in recent months. Quote, the economic recovery remains uneven and far from complete, and the path ahead is highly uncertain, he said. Regarding monetary policy, markets were looking for any comments related to the recent sharp rise in bond yields. However, Powell did not comment on any potential capping of bond yields in his prepared remarks. He reiterated his stance that the Federal Reserve is ready to use all of its tools to support its goal for maximum employment, to support its goal, it's misprinted gold here, tools to support its goal for maximum employment and for an inflation average of 2%. Quote, as noted in our January policy statement, we expect that it will be appropriate to maintain the current accommodative target range for the Federal Reserve rate until labor market conditions have reached levels consistent with the committee's assessment of maximum employment and inflation has risen to 2% and is back on track for moderately to exceed the 2% for some time, he said. The economy is a long way from our employment and inflation goals, and it is likely to take some time for substantial future progress to be achieved. We will continue to clearly communicate our assessment of progress towards our goal well in advance of any changes in the pace of purchases, he added. Adam Button, head of currency strategy at ForexLive.com, said that Powell hasn't said anything new on monetary policy. He added that bond yields continue to move higher in reaction to Powell's prepared remarks. Although Powell has stuck to a relatively dovish tone, Avery Shinfield, senior economist at CIBC, said that there really is nothing that is grabbing the market's attention. Paul Ashworth, chief U.S. economist, described Powell's statement as overwhelmingly dovish. Quote, the Fed won't show the pace of its asset purchases until next year, with interest rate hikes still several years away, he said. So we've got a couple more days of Powell in front of Congress, and maybe he'll say something today that might move the markets one way or the other. Unfortunately, it sounds like anything this guy does say in regards to the U.S. monetary policies could have a negative effect on precious metals, but I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say on the topic. So I did read an article. We're not going to cover it today, but I did see where Credit Suisse had updated its forecast for the year of 2021, and they're showing $2,200 an ounce gold. So they are still a little bullish, it sounds like. I know yesterday we did a video about the bears over at Commerce Bank coming through and saying that we were going to be in for a little bit of a rough ride, maybe not get to $2,000 an ounce. So Credit Suisse sounds like that they're still pulling through, but I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say on that as well. I tell you, tomorrow we've got a humdinger of a video. I might even do it tonight. I don't know how I'm going to be feeling, but I feel really good about the video. You're going to want to tune in for this one. We're going to be talking about mining stocks. Finally, I know Red Step Stacker has been begging me for months to do a video on mining stocks, and we're finally going to do one for him. I think there's a great opportunity here, guys. I am not a financial advisor, but you're going to want to take a look at this video coming out. All right, guys. I do greatly appreciate every single one of you. And if you happen to appreciate old IndieXP Bullion, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button for me. It helps me out immensely in defeating the YouTube algorithms. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on when all this content comes out, make sure you hit the subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can stay notified of when new content comes out. Of course, we're going to pop the box up on this side of the screen. That's the gateway to the back catalog. You can start clicking through those videos at your heart's content at the end of this one. Guys, I've been IndieXP Bullion from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.